Hello, 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 hello. It's the hello song when no one's on. And I sing this song because I don't know how to hum along. Just kidding, I know how to hum along. But I'm just so glad to be here today in the studio off the couch. The light was too bright from the window on the couch, so I said, let's go to the studio. So I'm just waiting for people to pop in. I did choose a weird time to start the chit chat today at 12:15. It seemed, hey JVB, what's up, sweetheart? Welcome. So glad to see you. I did choose a weird time to start today, but I'm a weirdo. How are you today, Miss? I don't know what gender you are, JVB. Are you a he or a she, JVB? I'm not sure. Gender is important these days. I don't want to misgender you. So anyway, glad you're here. Glad to be anywhere. Just having a lovely sleepy Saturday. I got to sleep in a little. I didn't want to wake up. About 11 o'clock, I was like, oh, I better wake up. I gotta do stuff. You're a he. Okay, that's awesome. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. That's awesome. Well, at least I know you're a he. Because I get lots of she's. Did I get he's too? I get that. What are you up to so far today, JVB? And what makes you so glorious? That's what I would like to know. Do you have beautiful tresses of hair? Are you a mad cap He-Man of the universe? I would like to know what makes you glorious. But I love that adjective. It makes me want to sing hymns. Hey, Rosario, what's going on, sweetheart? How are you? Good to see you. It's a lovely Saturday. The sun is shining. It's not too cold. Everybody say hello. If you're not friends, maybe you should be friends. I don't know. Oh, sorry, it's gloomy. I was going to be lazy and be on the couch again, but the sun was coming in so bright from the window next to the couch that it was looking like I had the sun shining out of my ear. So I figured we'll go to the studio. We've got the little tinsel Christmas tree and little old Santa. Little old Santa. I'm sorry it's gloomy. This time of year is crazy. Hey, Candy. Good for you. I'm so glad you got to sleep in. You've been having like a hard time lately. You deserve to sleep in, girl. Hope you're having some coffee with me. Oh, I'm glad to have you catch the stream too, JVB. I'm so glad. And I had some ideas about things today. Some ideas and plans. Now, if I can remember them, that's something else. That is a whole nother story. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Jesse. What's going on? I'm doing great. The sun is shining. The birds are starving. I don't know if the birds are starving. They're out there. The cats are frolicking. I'm doing great. How are you guys doing? It's so good to see you in the live, in the chit chat. It's a lovely, lovely day. Oh, great. I'm glad you're great. I hope not too. I hope the birds aren't starving. That would make me sad. Because there's still birds here. They didn't all fly away for the winter. Hey, Alice. What's going on, sweetheart? So good to see you. I just saw you earlier this morning, girl. Oh, a lot of rain? That sucks. That sucks, Teresa. Oh, I hate it was real rainy here this week and really gray and cold and didn't love it. We had like a tiny bit of snow on Tuesday. It was just the tiniest bit. It was enough to make people drive like morons and to stay on the ground for a few hours, but nothing special. Well, Teresa, I hope you don't have arthritis because that rain's going to suck. You have the kiddos today and they'll be opening up their gifts. Oh, that's exciting. I'm sure they won't be. I'm sure they're going to be happy with whatever you give them, Miss Rosario. Oh, yes, Miss Alice, I sure did. That's so cool, Rosario. How many kids do you have? I don't think I know. The sun is shining. It's chilly, but I love the sun. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind the cold if the sun's out because, when it's gray, it just sucks all the life right out of you. Sucks it right out. It's so good to have everybody here this morning or it's afternoon, Rhonda. Everybody say hello to everybody. So it's the holidays and it's a new movie release time. Is anybody going to go see the new Star Wars movie this weekend? Oh, they're picky. Oh, one with a laptop and an iPhone. That's all. Oh, okay. That's cool. Nieces and nephews. Yeah, I have a nephew. The sun does make a huge difference. Yeah, me too, Candy. Me too. Gray, dark, gloomy days. Like February is the worst month in Kentucky because it's wet and cold and gloomy the entire month. If we can get a little snow this week, that would be cool, but I don't think it's called for in the forecast. But yeah, Rosario, kids, they don't want just, I don't know, I want to train. No, they want freaking iPhones and laptops and stuff. Oh, okay, Jesse. Well, it's still cool to wake up with you. Wait, that sounded weird. Well, Candy just got up too. Yes, it is the worst for Florida. I was just there in October. It was fantastic. October in Florida is wonderful, in my opinion. Oh, your niece is coming to visit for the weekend? Oh my gosh, 4 years. That's a long time. That's awesome. My nephew doesn't come to the family gatherings anymore, and he's like 25. So, hey, Star Trekker, what's up? He also wanted a Nintendo Switch. He does. He's got some lofty goals. He better get a part-time job. That kid. I'm glad I can make you laugh, Miss Jessie. Florida in the winter is a nice thing. That's why those snowbirds exist in Daytona Beach. Oh, nice. Nice. I've got a party later. I'm going to a Christmas party. Yeah, he can build a laptop with those Legos. It won't work, but it can look like a laptop. That's much more a kid's speed, I think, Rosario. I think that's great. That's great. Hey, Allie, what's up, sweetheart? How is it up in New York today? Aw, Teresa, I'm so glad you have some awesome nieces. I have an awesome nephew, but he's all grown and doesn't want to be around family no more, so you can't make him do it. Orlando. Oh, God, you guys are close. You guys are super close. That's awesome. That is so cool. I'm far away from all you Florida people here in the Louisville KY. Oh, as long as you're inside and warm, that's all that matters, Miss Allie. I'm glad you're doing good. It's good to be doing good. I love it when people find out they're close. That's so awesome. Oh, yeah, it's dark and gloomy. It's always like that before the cold comes in. And you're in Maine? I didn't know you were in Maine, Alice. That's really cool. I think you're the only person I know in Maine right now. That's so awesome. Oh, cool. Yeah, you guys should check each other out if you're not friends. You guys are here and you have me in common, so you guys are pretty awesome in general as far as I'm concerned. So definitely check each other out. A lot of you guys have channels, so just pop in and say hi to each other. So anyway, does anyone have any? I have a Christmas party tonight. It's my first Christmas. Oh, a big Italian Christmas. Allie, that sounds fantastic. Oh, that's where you have like turkey and lasagna at the same table, right? Yeah, Maine looks amazing. I've always lived in Kentucky, Star Trekker. I've traveled extensively, but I've always lived in Kentucky. Oh, that's cool. You've been to Maine and went to Baxter State Park? That's awesome. Isn't that where all the Stephen King stuff? Yes, Stephen King's all in Maine. I've always wanted to visit myself. YouTube is a great way to know people from everywhere. Oh, good, Alice. I didn't know if you had, I didn't think you had content, but that's a great goal. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm completely over my illness. I haven't coughed in days. I love to travel. I'd love to go to Maine. Star Trekker, where are you at? I don't know anything about you, Star Trekker. Yes, Stephen King lives in Bangor, Maine. I'm sure you guys are tired of Stephen King in Maine, but I love Stephen King. I love him. Virginia, that's cool. Now I know two things about you, that you like Star Trek and you live in Virginia. Blood is here. Did I just miss Blood? Pow, baby! Blood X! Welcome, baby. It's so good to have you in my stream, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. You were kicking some butt yesterday in your live stream, Mr. Blood. You didn't know, Rosario? That's so crazy. Oh, that's awesome. Blood's merch is super cool. And Blood, if you want to run a link for your merch, that's cool because it's super neat. Everybody's glad to see you, Mr. Blood X. It was hard to keep up with all your super chats yesterday, but I did my best. How's Miss Vampire? Is she doing good today, Blood? Oh, you love Stephen King. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're not over him. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been watching the Stephen King TV show. Well, Joe King, Stephen King. Oh, yeah. Hey, Blood. Yeah, you can run your merch link if you want, so Candy can go pick up a hoodie. That's cool with me. Hey, Flutterby Scratch Cards. What's going on, sweetheart? So good to see you. Welcome. I love spooky stuff. I love spooky stuff. And if you love spooky stuff, in Blood has like a million paranormal channels that show up in his live streams. And I've hooked up with several paranormal channels there for Shizzle My Nizzle. Yeah, I told you, Kid Blood. Please drop your merch link. I'm fine with that. I don't mind people, subscribing to each other. I want everybody to support each other. I can't even talk. Support each other. Um, you know, sure, drop your alert. I can't speak. And I only had like one bang and I stretched it out over an hour, so it can't be the caffeine. Oh, really, Rosario? I used to be like that, but I've gotten better about it. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad everybody's doing so good today. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Candy. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. You guys are awesome. Oh, cool. Like I said, everybody support each other. If you guys are here, you're probably all cool because I think I'm cool. Because if I didn't think I was cool, then how could you all think I'm cool? You know what I mean? Jelly Bean. I'm so glad everybody's doing good. Oh, I'm so burpy. What kind of music do I like? I love alternative music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Um, I used to be a punk rock girl. Um, I still have funky hair. I love So Far for Christmas. Oh, yeah, because I've been having the 12 days of Christmas. My husband's giving me 12, you know, 12 days of Christmas. So today I got 4 pairs of jammies. I got 5 silver rings yesterday, but they were the wrong size, and we'll send them back. Uh, so I got that 4 pairs of jammies, 5 rings, 6 Kindle books. I got 7. What did I get 7 of? I got 7 something. Oh, what the hell did I get 7 of? It wasn't that long ago. Oh, I don't remember. I got 8 tasty treats, 9 cups of cold brew, 10. Oh, I got my nails done for 10. And look at that. It's a silver and red ombre. And then I got a 67 way to 6K. That's fantastic. Hey, Hamilton Homegrown. What's going on, sweetheart? Welcome. Glad to have you. And I got 11 Monster energy drinks and 12 Bang sodas. So tomorrow is 3, and then there's a big present on the last day. Thanks, Flutterby. 5 pairs of jammies. That's awesome. Yeah, and in my jammy pants, I got 2 pairs of unicorn pajama pants that are real close, but they're cute. I got unicorn pajama pants and some kitty cat pajama pants. Hamilton, how far are you away from 500, sweetheart? I just hit 650 something yesterday. So I'm making my way up the numbers myself. Yeah, definitely. BloodX will help you grow for sure. But it's good to have you, Hamilton. Where are you? I know where almost everybody else is. About 70. Well, that's not too bad. Danielle, what's going on, beautiful? A small woman's. What size should you get? That's a good question. Probably a small and men's. I would say Candy. You're so tiny, Candy. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. I'll sing badly for you all day. Ontario, Canada. I was born on Canada Day. Thank you, Miss Allie. You know, if I can't do anything else, I always get my hair and my nails did for sure. Yeah, Blood has some beautiful merchandise for sure. So who all's going to see that new Star Wars movie this weekend? Oh, thanks, Alice. I'm just kicking it. Oh, I know what I was going to do today. I was going to let you guys ask me questions. Questions you've always wondered about Rhonda, but were afraid to ask. But I'm giving you permission today, and I reserve the right to plead the fifth. That's true, Miss Jessie. So it's Get to Know Rhonda Day, and you guys can ask me questions. I've got a very colorful past. I've pretty well traveled. I've been married twice now. No, I really grow. I would love to see Star Wars, but wait for it for DVD. I heard it's not great. I heard it's not great, Jesse. I've heard very mixed things about it. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to blow my nose. Sorry, kids. I can't control it. My nose has got a mind of its own. But somebody somewhere would pay me good money to watch me blow my nose. I just have to find that person. There's so many crazy fetish stuff. If I could only find the nose blowers, then I could strike it rich. So, yeah, you guys can ask me any kind of question that you like. What's my favorite soup? Do I like to have a feather pillow or a regular pillow? Do I have kids? No. You still have to see the end of the saga. Extremes. Yeah, love it or hate it. Yeah, Jesse. You'll pay me, Danielle. I don't have kids, but I've got 3 cats. You're going to be 49 January 6th. That's awesome. Hey, Amanda Marble. What's going on, sweetheart? So good to see you today. I'm 51. I'm 50 wonderful years old. I was born a poor white child. No, I wasn't. I was just born. I was born with red hair and white skin. But naturally, I'm dirty blonde. Orange juice. I like pulp. Hamilton. I like pulp orange juice. Not heavy pulp, but I like some pulp because it makes me feel like I'm getting a real orange. What's up, Kevin? So good to have you, Mr. Hart. How many giveaways have you won so far on YouTube and Instagram? I've won 2 giveaways, and they were both in Gina in a Bottle's live streams, and I guessed the numbers exactly. I'm really good at guessing her numbers. So, Kevin, if you want to ask me some questions, I'm down for almost any kind of question. I may plead the fifth. Oh, hey, Factaquito. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yeah, grab each other up if you haven't already. Everybody here is super cool, and I dig you guys so much. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll never be a dirty blonde again, Jesse. I'm always going to have it colored. Even when I'm blonde, I'm blonder than I'm usually naturally. Um, what is my biggest fear? I'm probably death. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm afraid to die. And I don't like heights. And I don't like parking garages because they could collapse and then you're trapped forever and die. So I don't like parking garages and death. And Hamilton has won 2 things with the stuff numbered up arriving. Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh, that's sad, Hamilton. Oh, Candy's got her hoodie ordered. Anna and Amanda, you haven't been sleeping? Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your insomnia. That sucks, Hamilton. Hey, Exility. Good to see you. Death is scary. Death is scary. I know some people have religious beliefs, but you don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Yeah, insomnia sucks. Yeah, I don't have insomnia. I sleep for just a few hours and wake up, and then I'm up for hours. And then I'll take a little cat nap. If you only had 6 minutes to live and had to go out on a song, what would the song be? Ooh, that's good. They were cannabis related, so they were seized at the border, probably. Hamilton. What song? Maybe Live and Let Die. I love that song. That would be a great song to go out to. I think I would say Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney. I think Wings was with him on that. That James Bond. I know, and I'm not a James Bond fan, but I love James Bond theme songs. That's the first one that came to mind. And it's all dramatic and orchestral and dun 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 dun. That would be great. That would be so cool. I just got chills thinking about it. They were awesome, Miss Allie. I love Gina Bottle too. She goes live usually about 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight. I'm always happy to pimp out some friends. Thanks, Jesse. That was a great question, Kevin. That was really good. I mean, there's a million songs that I love, but that would be fun if, as an exit song. For sure. Like, if I was going to walk into the room, I could play Begin the Begin by REM because it's a great song about beginnings. That would be great. Gina has a great channel and she is so much fun. And I got to meet Gina in person in October when I was down in Florida in Tampa. I got to meet her and I got to meet what's my favorite sub box that I get? It's BoxyCharm. I just unboxed Bijou Box, which is probably my second favorite. That's so good, Allie. She's so fantastic. But I love BoxyCharm. They're consistently good. Hey, Teresa. Miss Terry, you missed the topic. The topic is ask me any kind of question that you would like. Terry, Miss Teresa knows quite a bit about me, so that would be good. Give Me Shelter. Yeah, the Rolling Stones. Monkey Man would be another good song to go out to. Yeah, we never did a vlog, but it was me and Stacy, who is flawed and fabulous. We were together. But yeah, you guys should definitely ask whatever you like. It's really hard to offend me. So, is there something you would like to know about me, Terry Ann? My good friend, my good Judy. I love answering questions. What's my favorite makeup brand of all time and my favorite makeup product? Okay, that's good questions. My favorite brand of all time may be some Jeffree Star. And then this is my favorite makeup product, and it's Catrice California in a box. It looks all dirty and well used because it is. It has got two great blushes and highlight and a contour and bronzer. And the highlighter's not that great, but I use this almost every single day. I love this. Hey, Benjamin 3312. What religion is the world religion going to be? That I have no idea on that one. That's a big question. I was hoping for personal questions, not philosophical. But you know, I would like to say that I talked to a chaplain once. And have I researched 9/11? No, I haven't. But I talked to a chaplain once, and he explained God and higher powers to me in a way that I really liked. And he said there's one lamp, but there's one light, but many lamps. And that God or a higher power can have many different places and interpretations. So I believe that there's something big out there that I couldn't tell word of religion. I've not researched 9/11. I would love for you to come and see me, Ms. Allie. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. And it's fun here. There's a lot of cool stuff. Chemtrails or contrails. I don't know anything about contrails. I know what chemtrails are. I don't know what contrails are. So I'm going to plead ignorance on that. There's already a world religion. It's Satanism. Okay. I have friends that are Satanists and they're pretty cool people. And they don't really worship Satan, but it's more free will stuff. Hey, Candy Sass. Good to see you. Catholic Jews and Muslims all seem militant and they're forming a boys' club, it seems. When wheel theology says God is a spindle with spokes. Yes. That's the whole like one light, many lamps thing that chaplain explained to me. Freemasonry teaching. Benjamin, you are very interesting. How do you feel about the Illuminati, Benjamin? Do you believe in the Illuminati since you're down with the Masons information? You worship kettle chips. Ketchup chips. Who wants to finish cleaning for you? Nobody. Sorry, Candy. Get that boy to do something. Yeah. I believe in something more powerful, but I don't know. My favorite regular kind of chips is Doritos, regular nacho cheese Doritos. I don't eat them anymore, but I love them. I would eat them until I had too much salt and my tongue would get weird. They're all witches? Cool, Benjamin. I thought you would know about that. So he's working. Well, at least he's working. That's good. Oh, Candy Bosco? She's not helping you out, other Candy. Okay. Well, we won't go down the Illuminati path, but I just couldn't help. If once he said Masons, I couldn't help to bring up the Illuminati. Oh, Alice is a sweet. I know. Candy worships the D. That's her favorite thing in the world, I think. Everybody just go all over to Candy's house and we'll have a party and watch Allie clean. No one gets elected to government office or becomes famous without being a Freemason. So, Benjamin, you like conspiracy things, I guess? Oh, yeah. Candy's all about the D, Kevin. Oh, Terry, what did you ask me? Let me scroll back up. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I got thrown with the Illuminati stuff. I'm scrolling back. You laughed at Candy. I'm scrolling back. I don't see it. Terry, just ask me again. I'm sorry. Moscato. Oh, good for you. I can't help it, Kevin. I'm just a weirdo who loves to crack people up. Astronomy, numerology, and palmistry. I think that's cool. I like some of that stuff. All right. And Taffy. I think astronomy and numerology and palmistry are all very interesting. I like tarot cards. I read tarot cards. You should have that Moscato, girl. It's almost Christmas. And Allie loves Maine, LL Bean maple syrup, and Kathy Taffy. Would you believe I was watching a video and taking notes about makeup for mature women? Yes. I totally would believe that. What's my favorite movie of all time? Oh my god, that's so hard. I did not know that, Benjamin. That's fascinating. I'll do one for you sometime, Miss Candy. I'm 100% pieces. Let's see. I don't know what my favorite movie of all time is. That's too hard. There's like a bunch. I know Kevin Top Gun. Alice is putting on makeup. That's awesome. Benjamin, you are very interesting. I'm glad you popped in. Well, drinking is not for me either. Hey, Janet, I almost missed you saying hello. Two worst things to talk about is politics and religion. It's true, but we've skirted around the outside of it well, and Benjamin loves Braveheart. That is a great movie. I really like um, Raising Arizona with Nicolas Cage. I love that movie. I love Goodfellas. I love Silence of the Lambs. Those all those movies are some of my very favorites. So that's kind of answering what's my favorite. But I love all those movies. Let's talk about food. That's right, Kevin. Everybody eats. Everybody loves to talk about food, especially Jesse. We love food. A lazy day, rainy in Florida. Oh, Janet. Braveheart brought politics and religion to the movie screen. It sure did. You can you can't take my freedom, damn it. Just did a video about how you find your birth father on accident. He's Jewish. You know nothing about Jewish, and now you're interested in finding out. You're not religious, but spiritual. I think that's super cool. That's really fascinating that you accidentally found that out. You saw The Edge of Tomorrow yesterday, and it's awesome. Cool. Isn't that a Bond? Isn't that the new Bond, Kevin? Chocolate. Amanda, everybody loves chocolate. Aw, girl, spell check is silly. We all understand. My F up life. Candy, you're fascinating. Oh, it's the Tom Cruise. Okay. I don't know. I hadn't seen anything about The Edge of Tomorrow. We're just talking about seeing the new Star Wars. That's the next step on our movie escapades. But I think we're going to wait to see it because it's got such mixed up reviews. Well, I love chocolate, but my butt is huge because I am huge. So it just goes, I don't just have a big butt, I've got a lot of big things. Oh, I bet you can't, Mr. Kevin. You need some chocolate now? Then you shall have some chocolate. I demand you have chocolate, Candy Sass. Oh, Candy, that's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. My bio dad was okay. He was a cool guy. Did you know that everyone's astrology sidereal natal chart and palm tree lists their destiny and psychic gifts? No, but that's fascinating. I really love hearing about stuff like that. You don't have any? Oh, well, then you're going to have to get some. You could postmate some chocolate. Oh, I'm messing my hair up. Am I? Am I messing it up or fixing it? Who's your favorite character in Harry Potter? It would probably be Dumbledore. Or Snape. I love Snape and Dumbledore so much. My favorite Disney movie? Well, that includes Marvel now. So I'm gonna say X-Men. I love X-Men. Do I like Rich Lux? I used to love Rich Lux, but I've kind of fallen off his bandwagon. I don't know. He's a little too popular for me now. Candy, I was always told that none of anything was true, not even who they said was your father. Wow. Voldemort, Benjamin. Why am I not surprised you like the Dark Lord? Geez, Candy, that's awful. But I'm glad you're around. I'm sorry that's how you came about. But I'm super glad that you exist. Voldemort. He's a very deep character. He likes to be dark. He's just misunderstood, Benjamin. Who's my favorite YouTuber to watch? Man, I really love Abby. Abby Dabs. I love Abby Dabs. She's probably my favorite right now. Catholic who doesn't go to church, reads tarot cards, uses gems, chakra meditations, burns sage, and follows some Buddhist principles. That's because you're awesome, Terry. Everybody loves food, Miss Allie. Hey, in Vino Veritas, welcome. So glad to have you. Just met you yesterday, I think. I met you this week. I know. Hard to remember. Have we discussed the blonde hair? The blonde hair that I've had in the past? I am naturally a dirty blonde, but I'll never be dirty blonde again. Just stopping to show your support and hit the thumbs up. Well, thanks, Vino. And if you don't know what in vino veritas means, that means in wine there is truth. I knew you knew what it was in vino veritas, but other people. You've never seen Harry Potter, Candy? Oh my goodness. The books are fantastic too. Oh, you're chatting with Abby right now? I love her. She's my tell her that Rhonda said loves her very much. She's my favorite right now. I've been watching her. She's one of the people that made me want to do YouTube. Yes, you are just a dirty girl, Candy Sass, and we love it. Merry Christmas to you and Vino Veritas. I just love saying that. Lucifer, 1930, conjure ASC in Cancer with North Sun conjunction, Lilith and Pluto and Virgo, Saturn. Is it conjunction then in Virgo? That's interesting. Virgo head with new moon at her feet. I got Voldemort or Satan's birth stars, it seems. That's really interesting, Benjamin. I've never seen Harry Potter. It is fantastic. It is a great story, and the movies are very close to the books. What's my favorite book and why? My favorite book is Good Omens, which was recently done into a miniseries on fucking Amazon, and it's great because it's a battle of good and evil, and it's how an angel and demon pair up together to save the world. Aw, thank you, Allie. I appreciate that. Oh, good. I'm glad your husband's laughing because I'm a funny girl sometimes. Sometimes I'm hilarious. I'm fucking hilarious sometimes. Sometimes I'm just weird. So that's true too. The Neptune conjunction, Sabic star equals psychic, and success and evil deeds, Voldemort or Satan. Okay. So if you were a class, would you be chaotic evil, Benjamin? It is supernatural, Janet. That's totally what that stuff is. It's all very supernatural, I think. I love the show Supernatural, by the way. No, I didn't, Harry. I just answered your question about the book. I got your book question. Your favorite novel is North and South? I've never heard of that. I bet it is. Yeah, I got it, girl. I saw your book question and answered it and explained it and even talked about the miniseries. Snap! You're allowed, girl. Oh, thanks, In Vino Veritas. I just love saying In Vino Veritas over and over because it's also Latin. I like to show off what little bits of things I know. I love your energy. I'm glad you're here. I just have to say that getting thin and getting better did something for you. You are glowing and oh, thanks. I look stunning lately, ladies and gentlemen. How are Satan and Jesus two sides of the same coin? Lawgiver and savior. Yep, I believe that. You think Satan's a savior, though, and Jesus would be the lawgiver, right? Do I believe in ghosts and spirits? Yes. The movie doesn't do the novels justice, but it's good. Oh, Candy, you're getting sick. Stop it. You guys are crazy. Benjamin, you're endlessly fascinating. You're adding a lot of coolness to my chat today. Your books are always better. Books are your passion. Your dirty, dirty passion. Oh, you're not sick. Okay. You're just sick in the head. Hey, hobbyist. What's up, sweetheart? Chris is in the house. Everybody say hi to Chris. He's the hobbyist. He's super cool and fun. I love him. I've seen both Ghost and Poltergeist. Satan lawgiver. That's okay. Condemned people while Jesus explained the law and made way to be saved. Cool. Interesting. Very interesting. I think you're fascinating, Benjamin. Rhonda Callell has a supernatural box coming out in January. Yesterday or today may be the last day to get it. I'm too broke to get any boxes right now, but it sounds cool. I've seen other people like Vegas and Stilettos. She unboxes a supernatural box, and it's always super cool. So that's very cool. I like supernatural, but not enough to wear merch. What are we doing today? We're asking me questions. So you can ask me any kind of question you would like, Chris, and I may plead the fifth if it's something too scandalous. But my favorite thing to collect right now, I'm collecting Kate Spade wallets that are glittery and obviously makeup. Yeah, Vegas does a Walking Dead box too. Vegas is really cool. But I'm really into Kate Spade wallets, but only a certain kind of wallet and that are glittery. I think he is too. I'd love to have a conversation with him. I could learn some things. Yeah, I think Benjamin's very interesting. Top or bottom? Girl, I am bottom. I am a lazy bitch. My back's all broken up and stuff, so I'm bottom. I've seen ghosts and stuff move around. Me too, Amanda. I had a real creepy experience when I was a teenager, and I totally. Oh, well, thanks, Teresa. You can ask me a question. Revelations 12 explains the birth of Jesus into the constellation Virgo, while clothed in the sun with the new moon at her feet. Happens early October in the same month Samhain is celebrated. Samhain. Samhain. It's not Samhain. It's Samhain. That's how it's really pronounced. But I know what you're talking about. I have some friends that are Wiccan. Oh, I love you, Miss Candy. You had one in a cemetery. Amanda, that sounds crazy. You got to tell me about it. Tell us about it. Astronomically, Samhain is actually in December when the sun is halfway through Scorpio constellation. Benjamin, you are fascinating. I love all this information that you have. How did you find me? You're so cool. Oh, you can share whatever you want, Jesse. You know I'm like a free for all on my lives. I love talking about all kinds of stuff. Sharing is caring. And if I could, I would give everybody a hug right now. A big old squeezy, warm, gushy hug. Because I feel so sweet and loved right now. Yeah, for sure. Benjamin, do you have a channel? Because you are very interesting. No kidding. He's talking about all kinds of stuff that I've skirted around, but I don't know that much. Yes, Benjamin, Samhain is cooler, better than Halloween in my opinion. Search chat on YouTube, and then here I am. Well, I'm glad you found us. You're freaking cool, dude. Yeah, tell us the ghost story. My favorite cartoon is The Tick, and it was from the 90s, and it's about a blue superhero. There's been many incarnations of The Tick, but that's my favorite. Or Pinky and the Brain. We love ghost stories. Someone tell a ghost story. I'll tell mine. Spoon! Chris, you're fucking cool as shit, man. You are so cool! I knew I liked you. Chris, you just like made my heart grow 2 sizes bigger today. Tom and Jerry. It's too violent for me, Candy. Tom and Jerry is just like so violent. I can't do it. Cannot do it. Too violent. I don't mind a little for some reason, like I like Roadrunner and the Coyote, but Tom and Jerry is just too stabby. If I could rid the world of one thing, what would that be? Probably war or starvation. Probably war. I'd get rid of war. And make everybody break dance. December 22nd to the 25th is actually depicting Easter, the death and resurrection, as the sun dies during the winter solstice, December 22nd, on Southern Cross constellation, then rises again 3 days later on December 25th. Very cool. You are fascinating, Benjamin. That was a good question. When you were a kid, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. Sweet. Oh, I love Kate Spade. My friend who passed away, I got her Kate Spade purse, and it's absolutely so cute. I have a couple of Kate Spade purses. I have like 5 Kate Spade wallets. Who's my biggest crush? My famous crush? I love Hugh Jackman when he's Wolverine. He's spectacular. Ryan Reynolds is super easy to crush on. You went to the cemetery, put flowers on your best friend's grave and your grandparents, and your car starts to overheat, so I shut off to let it cool down and add water. Well, I go to exit it and it's locked. We know how old you are now, Jesse Miller. I love Ryan Reynolds is just charming and funny, but Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, freaking hot. And then there's Jason Momoa. He could act his way out. I don't care. He's beautiful. Patrick Swayze. That was sad when he died. That was so sad. He was just a shell of who he was. Yeah, hobbyist. How old do you think Jesse Miller is? Ain't nothing wrong with age, girl. I'm proud to be 51. I look great for 51. I love every year in your 30s. Patrick was great. So you get out of your car and it pins against the gate. Weird. Sam Hugan from Outlander. Yes, he's very freaking hot. I think he's very attractive. And Colin Firth, I love him too. He was sexy candy. 32. Fantastic. You're just a young pup, Miss Jessie Miller. But we love pups. You want to climb up his huge body and climb him like a mountain? I don't doubt it. Having 7 voices in his head makes Deadpool like dating 7 different men. That's a different guy every night. I imitate Deadpool to be the ladies' man. Benjamin, you got to become like my friend on YouTube because you're freaking awesome. I'm totally glad you're here. 43 is fantastic, Candy. Yep. 5 grandkids. That's awesome, Miss Alice. If I were to break dance, I would literally break. Yes, you would, Terry. If you just tried to dance, Terry, you would probably just fall apart. So we want to keep you together. So sit as still as possible. Deadpool is awesome. Benjamin, you have brought so much to the group. I just love you. I love you and all your factual knowledge. It's Trey interesting. Trey. That's right, I'm throwing a little French around. Just a tiny bit of French, like that much. I know a little French. You haven't break danced since the 80s? Are you that old, hobbyist, Chris? How old are you? Because I also was in the 80s, but I did not break dance. I would pay upwards of $1 to watch you break dance, Chris. So sorry. So sorry. It's so gross. I'm so sorry. You would bounce. Parachute pants. I had parachute pants. I had black and gray. You couldn't do a goddamn thing in them, but they were cool. Hobbyist is the same age as you? That's cool. Hobbyist, you must have been at the tail end of breakdancing then. Well, I love Jesus because his wisdom is a rainbow colored lightning bolt, moonwalking sideways along the beach, leaving grass footprints in the sands of time. And he likes Deadpool. That's pretty cool. Jesus is all right with me. I like some Jesus. I'm 45. The 80s were the best. They were fantastic. You got a paddling and parachute pants. Did you get like some kind of weird, like polyester burn on your ass, Chris? Okay, get your phone call, girl. Hello, reggae. Welcome. Oh, you want me to do an 80s look? Oh, girl. Okay. That would be an awesome tag. I think that's great. Alice loves the 80s too. Oh, wait a second. I almost missed something. Amanda, it wasn't enough to do damage, but I was stuck, so I screamed and the gate cat he came out to move my car, but I left. But the weird thing is I took my sister's car and hers starts to get hot too. That's really weird, Amanda. That is weird. It was the worst paddling ever. I'm sure it was. Like, it probably got hot on your ass with all that friction. Yeah, because when I was in middle school, they were still beating kids' asses in the hallway. I got my ass beat a few times in school. 56 in 10 days. That's right. Your birthday is New Year's Eve, Miss Teresa N. And I think it's fantastic. Now, I didn't have really big hair in the 80s. So, but I could rock like, I don't know why I'm going to try to do it now. Could rock like a side pony. I could do a side pony, and I wouldn't do that. I would not tease my hair out big. I mean, I kind of had a sort of long, I don't know. You got an O for highlighter today, and you're sticking it all over your face right now. You're glowing to the stars. That's fantastic. Oh, you finally got that? That's awesome, Danielle. The oldest part of the cemetery is where that happened. That's super creepy, girl. Thanks for sharing that story, Amanda. If you could rid the world of one thing, it would be politicians. They are lawyers with no soul. Ooh, that's a good one. Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, I'm much closer to Cyndi Lauper. You still do the side pony sometimes? Amanda, you said I do. Alice, 8 tree. CM, please. What does that mean? Alice, 8 tree, CM, please. I don't know what that means, reggae. Aquanet was everyone's best friend in the 80s, for sure. They still make Aquanet. Sam Kinison, how could you forget him? He screamed so much. He was pretty funny for like, I could handle him in small doses. It was sad that he died. Oh, Danielle, that's awesome. Rave was also, it was level 4, and that was a super hard hold. I remember that. That's funny. Who else has seen spirits or the dead return for the bit? I think I saw my grandma once at the foot of my bed when I was little. I'm pretty sure it was her hanging out at the foot of my bed once when I was like about 8. Andrew Dice Clay. He's acting. He's still around doing stuff. Said Candy. Yes, Danielle. I can't. I would love to see a picture of your glowy face right now. Yeah, Reggae. We don't know what you meant by what you said. Please explain. We would love to understand. One recently dead but revived appeared over the aisle at Walmart while you were strolling through shopping. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything like. I've seen some people that look like they were the Walking Dead in Walmart, but I've never seen a dead person there. And Candy's had experiences and they weren't nice. And the other Candy says she feels her father around me and misses him so much. He was funnier than me. You're pretty funny. Your dad must have been really awesome, Candy. But when I was a teenager, nobody was home, and I was all by myself in our house. and it was the '80s, so I had bandanas on the back. I got a monster. I might go grab one too, Miss Allie. But there was two bandanas on the bed behind me, and I was sitting cross-legged on the floor. And I'll catch up with you guys in a second. So I'm sitting there doing my homework, and out of nowhere, the two bandanas come out like about 2 feet in front of me and just drop. Freaked me the hell out. So that was my one definite experience with something paranormal, for sure. I've had other things, but that was like the only thing I saw physically manifest in front of me. Benjamin says one appeared in the old house just long enough to cuss and flip him off before leaving. He was obviously disgruntled. And Danielle will tag on Instagram in just a few minutes. Okay, cool. You don't have any makeup on, just highlighter. I bet it looks cool. I've got some white monster and I got some bang in my refrigerator, Allie. Alice have nothing to watch on his channel. In his channel. Well, Alice said she's gonna start making content reggae. He does sound like a great man, Candy. Not a question, just a comment. I am your guru. Ah, I love being your guru. How to let people treat me, what is not okay, because I tend to be passive. Girl, I always gave you permission to do whatever you would think I would do in a situation. You and your wife hear hurdy-gurdy music at night in your house. That's creepy as hell. That's super creepy. But I think it's kind of cool at the same time. And Alice wants to see your face too, Danielle. That would freak me out. But Terry, yeah, just think, what would Rhonda do? You know, I won't let anybody walk over me or push me around. I wouldn't let anybody push you around. You can always hit me up anytime, Terry, and I'm totally down to help you. Oh, he passed when you were 21 and he was the best. Loved everyone. I'm glad you're going to start a new channel, Miss Alice. I think that'll be fantastic. Fantastical. Oh yeah, Danielle has a weird name on Instagram, so she'll have to spell it out for you. I am Rhonda Said on Instagram, all one word if anybody needs that. And Candy's she's gonna give some support. This is a very supportive group of people. Very interesting. Aw, that's awesome, Candy Bosco. That's so sweet. You're a reflection of him, Candy. And that's how I know he was great. That's beautiful. That's totally beautiful. Everybody dies frustrated and sad, and that is beautiful. That's a song from They Might Be Giants. What would Rhonda do? That's right, Jesse. Oh, well, I hope it's good family stuff, Jesse. Yeah. What would Rhonda do? Have fun? Rhonda would not let people push her around. You did make it hard, Danielle. I knew I couldn't explain that. Um, Jesse, we're tagging pictures of Danielle's face all covered in highlighter on Instagram. I'm not on the Twitter. I am Rhonda Said, all one word on Instagram. So hit me up, Chris. I put lots of cat pictures and oh, cool. Thanks, Alice. I do cat pictures, makeup pictures, event pictures, pictures of me and my husband. It's just weird, random things that I put on Instagram. I used to pimp my channel out real hard and stuff, but I'm just letting it kind of go its own way. Rhonda is the queen of sweet, weird, and strange of beauty. Perfect combo. Oh man, that's like the best compliment, Candy. You're so freaking cool. Man, you guys are making me so feel loved today. I love you guys. I'm gonna like get teary. You guys are so awesome. That was so sweet, Candy. I am weird and strange, and I love it. I wouldn't want to be any other way. It took me so long to figure out who I was and what I'm about, and that now that I've got it figured out, there's no way I'm changing that for anybody. For sure. Candy sass. You're the girl with the big old ass. Sorry. You said that earlier, so I made it a song. And Danielle, Alice is following you. If I was given $1 million to spend, but I only had 2.5 hours to spend it all, yes, I could spend $1 million in probably an hour. I wouldn't need 2.5 hours. Oh, cool, Danielle. We can't wait to see it. I love strange, and when you're strange and comfortable with it, it's a thing of beauty. Thanks. Terry stayed at the Lizzie Borden house and saw and heard many things. That's pretty freaking cool. I don't think I knew that. Where is the Lizzie Borden house, Terry? That's super cool. I can't remember the Lizzie chant though. It's like Lizzie Borden had an axe, gave her father 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her mother 41. Something like that. I used to know it. All right, Chris. I'll see you later. It's good to have had you for a while. That's 100% true. Candy Sass is Candy's ass. We knew that. Yeah, Terry's super cool. She's into some cool stuff. I love serial killer stuff. Benjamin's back. Graveyards were the family walk to destination during my childhood. They are the calmest places. I have hung out in graveyards quite a bit in my day. We have a really cool one here called Cave Hill, and it's very ancient. And Colonel Sanders is buried there. There's also some just beautiful monuments and mausoleums, and it's a beautiful place. But I'm totally down with the serial killer thing, Candy. And Terry is a total crime head. And there's a channel on YouTube called Criminally Listed, and I watch it and fall asleep to it. The guy is so cool. He's Canadian, but he doesn't sound super Canadian. And he talks about all these factual things about murders and mysterious disappearances and stuff. Yeah, Terry, you and Candy would get along so good. But I totally love graveyards, Benjamin. I'm down with that. Yeah, criminally listed. I'll type it. I'm there it is. I watch so many crime shows, I swear you could be a CI without needing school. And Benjamin frequents many graveyards. The dead don't hang out there, only the living visit. And you know, back in the day, people used to have picnics in graveyards all the time because they're beautiful. Okay, Terry, I love you so much. And you have a fantastic day and say hi to your sister for me. Okay, Danielle. Your dad was like Beetlejuice. If you said his name 3 times, he would appear. He liked to eat bugs. He liked to marry teenage girls. Cool. Yeah, criminally listed is super cool. And he's got this real monotone voice, and it's really cool. I don't know. I just his it's kind of hypnotic the way he talks, but I totally dig it. Beetlejuice is a fantastic movie. I really like Tim Burton a lot. Tim Burton is pretty cool. Your dad had scary powers? My dad wasn't very scary. Well, okay, my dad was pretty chill, but whenever he would get mad and raise his voice, then you knew you were in fucking trouble because he never yelled until something was super bad. Your dad looked like a troll doll with a comb over. That's funny. What kind of powers did he have, Benjamin? I'm interested. Inquiring minds want to know. I can just picture a troll doll with a comb over. I bet it was awesome. Everybody dies frustrated and sad, and that is beautiful. It's another line from a They Might Be Giant song. I won't get a copyright strike on that because it's only 3 seconds long. So anyway, I'm so hungry. I need some lunch. I just had breakfast a couple hours ago, but it did not stick. How's the hubby? He is good. He's out shopping for groceries. We've got 2 Christmas things today and one tomorrow. So he's going to be making pumpkin pies. So we had to go pick up some stuff to make pumpkin pies. He makes a good pumpkin pie. He is fantastic. He keeps giving me great presents and he loves me very much. And we are out of gummy bears, so there will not be any gummy bear theater for a while. Do you see the vertical straight lines on your first 2 joints of fingers? Yes, I see those. Has those lines on every fingertip, just those lines on the pinky finger tip. Psychic. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. I've got a bunch of lines on my pinky, so I don't think I'm very psychic. I'm good with reading people like in person. It's hard to read people, online, but I can usually get a good sense of people when I meet them. Maybe it's just because I've met so many shitty people in my life. I can smell them a mile away now. I know everybody's looking at their fingers. Okay, Danielle, I'll look forward to seeing it. Candy, 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 I can't let you go. You do know the cemetery I was at my great grandmother's house was down the road, not too far from there. That's cool, Amanda. Pinky fingertip, vertical lines equals genius. I don't know that I'm a genius or a psychic. I just have regular hands, I think. Regular. I've got the vertical lines on my pinky, but that, I don't know. Really? What happened when you got your palm read, Candy? That's interesting. You have lines on your pinky? I think everybody does to some extent, but I don't think it's the same that like Benjamin's talking about. I knew you meant lines, Candy. You're cool. And I've had some surgery on my hand, so it's messed up my lines. Right there. I had carpal tunnel surgery there, and carpal tunnel surgery right there. But yeah, all that stuff is super interesting to me. And I'll get my cards out, Candy, and we'll get on the phone and do something. The little finger psychic markings gift you communication ability, can even manipulate. I'm pretty good with communication. Uh, I don't know that I'm a psychic genius, but I know that I am a good communicator most of the time. Benjamin, you're very interesting. I'm very glad to know you. Triple M, what's up? It's Metal Music Maniac. Lines on my mind saying, damn dude, you need a moisturizer. That was awesome. Way to come in, Metal Music Maniac, my Triple M friend. That's funny. You can tell when something bad is going to happen. That's funny. Chess player with words equal psychic genius. Hmm. I'm not a master manipulator. I can just manipulate a little bit. But I use my powers for good instead of evil today. Hmm. My powers for good instead of evil. My nose ring. The nose ring's bothering me. Gotta rotate it around. Enough with my nose. Well, Fat Taquito, I'm so glad that you came by. You gotta get going. Still have a few Christmas presents to pick up. I hope you have a great day too. I hope you had fun hanging out. It was lovely to have you. We know you're a masturbator, Candy. You're an everything baiter. You're just a sexy woman, Candy. That's all that you are. How do we know Satan isn't gay? Because the snake wasn't flirting with Adam. He could be bi. I think Satan would be open to everything, personally. I knew you meant no. In my world, I would think Satan would be down with whatever for reals. Just into pleasure. That's just what I would think. You know, who knows? Who knows? I'm getting tired of this water, though. Please come back and see us again, Miss Fat Taquito. It's so good to have had you here. I hear people stirring in the apartment building. You don't ever drink water, you hate it. A friend of mine says, "Oh, it's in my fridge, Candy. I might go get one." So Candy has mastered the art of fishing. Good girl, it's a tough art. I don't ever drink water. I hate it. A friend of mine said he doesn't drink water because fish fuck in it. Yes, Candy Bosco, I agree. I would say Satan would be down with a bunch of stuff. Candy is a pro. Candy, 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 I can't let you go. You got to hear that song. You should look it up. It's by Iggy Pop, Candy. I'm going to type it here. You should look this up. It's a very cool song. I love it. And I sing it to you all the time. You just don't always know it. So, anyway, I will tell you. You know that song? You hate it? I love that song. If you can't love yourself, no one else can love you. That's true. Thanks, Janet. You never know what's going to happen in here. I love that song so much, Candy. Oh, it makes me sad. You'd rather drink coffee, it grows from a plant, so I consider it a vegetable. Okay, it's bean juice, technically. The juice of a roasted bean. Moana said to the ocean, fish pee in you all day. It's true. Moana is deep. Someone is beating the hell out of something in the building. My building is so quiet, like if anything happens at all, I totally hear it. You guys are awesome. I watched Moana this year, I think. It melts into your brain. You've had it sung to you since it came out. And that goody goody fun drop. I don't know goody goody fun drop. I don't know that one. Well, at least you knew the song. I guess it would be sung to you. It's like people, I don't do it very often, but people used to sing to me, Help Me Rhonda by the Beach Boys, and you just get used to it. What's my favorite all time highlighter? That's hard, but I'm going to say Flexitarian by ColourPop. Gum. Oh, goody goody gumdrop. I don't know that song, Candy. I love Flexitarian by ColourPop. It's a Super Shock highlighter, and it's like $8. And I've tried, like, I mean, I've got right here like a fancy Becca highlighter, and it's all right, but I really like Flexitarian better. I can't ever do this right. It shows up pretty good, but Flexitarian is my go-to. Oh, goody goody gumdrop. My heart is doing flip flops. They still make those scented markers, Music Maniac. When I used to, one of my last training classes, for one of the last jobs I had, we used colored markers that were scented. They're fun to huff. Fun to smell the fruity marker. You love your Wet and Wild highlighters? Those are really good too. But you asked my favorite, and it's probably that one. Wet and Wild's got some good stuff, girl. Ain't got nothing wrong with some Wet Wild. I miss the days of having so much money I didn't know what to do. That's how I felt at one point, but I didn't really have that much money. I was a little crazy. I've been a little crazy this year for sure. I think that you love your Wet and Wild highlighters. We live in the same environment the fish do. Our drinking water is just filtered toilet water. The waste from it is dumped into the river we catch dinner from. That's true. I was at a restaurant once, Benjamin. It was a very fancy restaurant in Chicago. It was like one of Oprah Winfrey's fanciest favorite restaurants. And they brought out a bottle of Fuji water. And they were like, this is before Fuji water was really big. It was kind of like super, it was like fancy, in a fancy restaurant. And like, oh, you can only get it. And uh, so they poured the bottle of water for us. And then we look at the bottle and it says that this water is 300 years old. And water is ancient. I mean, this is dinosaurs played in the same stuff. If you believe in dinosaurs, this is the same water dinosaurs had. It's all recycled. Yep. I mean, there's still some natural, this is natural spring water, but it's all, I mean, it all evaporates and goes up to the sky and goes into clouds, and then the clouds get full and precipitation happens, and then it rains back down. It's collected, and you wish you could live in water. You love being in water. I do too. I love being in water. Benjamin's got a point. Dinosaurs barfed. I'm sure they did, Triple M. Dinosaurs barfed and puked and probably sneezed. So, it's all dinosaur water. Or, even smaller than that, like amoebas. We want to get real small on the subatomic level. It's just some stuff you just can't think too hard about, or you'll never do it again. Imagine dino diarrhea. Oh my God. Thanks, Candy. That's a great picture. That's the best picture I could possibly have in my head right now. Dino diarrhea. Girl, where do you get this stuff from? You're so crazy. Dino diarrhea. Science says it filters everything except pharmaceuticals, so your neighbor's Paxil-ridden urine is calming your nerves through the tap water. And fluoride is also supposed to be a way to mind control people, from what I've heard conspiracies say. It's true. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in the water. And Metal Music Maniac is gonna puke. Danielle, thanks you also, Candy. I mean, just think about all the drugs. I mean, not even just like street drugs, but just all the drugs that people are on. Like I've Lipitor and all kinds of crap. But I always heard conspiracy people say that fluoride was equal, like it was a way to control minds. It wasn't just a way to keep your teeth healthy. But I never dove into that theory. I just heard that before from conspiracy people. Hey, Joe Withrow, what's going on, sweetheart? Welcome. We've been on for almost an hour and a half. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on, but we're having a good time. We've been talking about some weird stuff, Joe. And also, if you want to ask me any kind of a question, feel free to ask me a question. I'm answering questions today. I may plead the fifth. Nobody's asked me anything too scandalous yet, so it's cool. But I didn't realize we've been on so long. We were just talking about how old our drinking water is and weird things about that. Pretty weird, girl. Or did you pop in before that? Did you hear any of that, Joe? The dinosaur water? Something to that effect. Have I been arrested? Several times. I sure have, Danielle. I used to be a bad girl and do bad things and get in trouble and get caught. But nothing that ever stuck on my record. Yeah, Candy, that would be beautiful to go to Alaska. But it's so cold and it's so dark. That would be cool. I know Alaskan cruises are super crazy expensive. My dad and stepmom got married on an Alaskan cruise. They snuck and did it. Didn't tell anybody. What time of work did you do before YouTube? I was a social worker. I also worked in call centers. Hitler taught mind control propaganda as repetitive messaging. The psych med celebrated on his 420 birthday put people to accepting state of mind. It will be okay. Eat some chips. That's true, Benjamin. And Metal Music Maniac. Have we ever had a date to get shy walking into Lover's Lane? What? Shy? Who's shy? You pay, you play, you pay. That's right, Alice. I got in trouble. I got in trouble, so I had to do what I did. Social work is hard, and that's why I don't do it. Oh, have we ever had a date get shy walking into Lover's Lane? Okay, I had to read that again. No. No, I've never been with anybody that was shy to walk into Lover's Lane, darling. You don't drink tap water, Benjamin? Well, all water is the same water. But some places the tap water is better than others. Oh, you drink Poland spring water. You drink Apple Crown. Is Apple Crown an alcoholic beverage, Benjamin? I'm not familiar with Apple Crown. What brand of hair dye do I use? I'm not sure because I have a professional do it, but it's really good hair dye because this hair color is over a month old now. You have a friend born and raised in Willow, Alaska, and you love hearing stories every year. I bet that was awesome. Am I interested in cryptozoology? I don't know exactly what cryptozoology is. I know what zoology is, which is the study of animals, but I don't know what the crypto part means, Candy. Germs don't survive in alcohol. That's true. That is the truth. I also don't survive in alcohol, so Alice, it's that is not for everybody. Social work is very hard, and you have to learn how to turn off different parts of yourself, or you can't get too emotionally involved. And oh, cool, Benjamin. Screwdrivers are a good conversation drink. Your hair is naturally dyed gray, like Dumbledore. Very cool. Like Bigfoot, Loch Ness, it's undiscovered animals they say don't exist. Oh, okay. Thanks, Candy. I didn't know what that was. And Candy Bosco, she just said what it was, so it's cool. My hair is turning silver, so, but I'm not probably going to ever have silver hair. I'm going to always have some kind of color on my hair. I just can't imagine sitting through the process of letting my hair naturally grow out. That would make me insane. Oh, it's okay, Amanda. Glad you're here. Glad you're back. You love it. It fascinates you. I don't know. Bigfoot, the Loch Ness. I don't know if they exist. I'm going to say no, though. I don't think that Loch Ness exists. The monster. The crypto part, Candy. Oh, shoot. Oh, I gotta go. I have to go. My battery's about to die. I couldn't unplug my computer. It's about Candy Bosco. It's about crypto means about animals that may not exist, like Bigfoot and the Loch Ness monster. Encino Man with Polly Shore is a classic. Yeah, Alice, that's totally me too. Your hair is blue, teal, purple, pink, and black. That sounds awesome. I love having colored hair. I have to get going because my battery's going to die, but it's been fantastic. And I'll be back Tuesday at 7. And I'm also going to do something Christmas night. I'm going to go live Christmas night. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Benjamin, subscribe to me and come back. We love having you. You've been fantastic. And I love everybody. Have a fantastic day. How are women like Satan, lunatic, Luna plus tick? The moon always rules women, even the menstrual cycle obeys the moon. It's true. Benjamin, come back again. I'd love to have you. You guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. Bye. My battery's dying.